a young age, I was taught many ways that people spread love and kindness. Whether it was through spending some quality time with someone, giving someone a hug, or even just holding open the door. These simple acts became a part of how I viewed social interaction. Now, I find in order to spread love and kindness, it has become critical to do the opposite. Instead of spending time with my family, I've learned to minimize all physical interactions. Instead of hugging my friends, I've learned to send daily text messages, just checking in. And instead of holding the door open for a stranger, I've learned to share a smile and take a few steps back. Although being quarantined in our houses doesn't leave many opportunities to see how people are supporting each other through this, as an essential worker, I see a lot of it firsthand. Through my experience of working at a grocery store during this pandemic, I have witnessed a lot of generosity. People have begun to take less than what they need to ensure that others are able to get by. Many of my coworkers have worked long and hard hours to ensure that those at high risk have someone to do their grocery shopping for them. And finally, the overall atmosphere of the store has greatly improved through people social distancing, wearing masks, and being especially grateful and considerate towards the staff and each other. Due to the respect and changes that I've seen, I've realized that we as a society are very adaptable, and I am left feeling quite assured that we will truly be able to conquer this and be left even stronger, as long as we work through this together.
I often forget about coronavirus. I'll get wrapped up in a painting or a school assignment and suddenly get shocked by the remembrance of the fact that life is far from normal. I feel like every day I recall something new that has been canceled, like my graduation or my dance recital. Still, that all feels trivial when my mom leaves to work as a doctor. With what is happening around the world, I'm worried for her. Whenever she leaves for work, I'm not sure when I'll be able to see her in person again. Everything I see is COVID. All the news is COVID, and it's all my friends and I can talk about. But I also use my phone to stay connected. I text my friends and family as often as I can. Despite social distancing, I am making sure that my relationships are as strong as ever.
The only thing that is certain is change, and boy has this been a big one. To me, it feels like every day since this pandemic feels like opposite day. I used to jump at the chance to stay home. Being online used to disconnect us, and junk food used to be a delicacy. In the beginning, it almost didn't feel real. The future was so unsure, and fear was the presiding emotion. Though that's not exactly the case anymore, those things haven't gone away, maybe just faded a bit. But I feel that it is especially tough when you're younger. As young people, we don't have our coping mechanisms figured out yet, and we aren't able to get the peer support that a lot of us lean on. Quarantine has forced us to age rapidly. We have to figure out how to deal with our emotions, manage how we stay connected to our loved ones, and stay on top of our schoolwork. It's a lot for someone who hasn't even completed their senior year yet, and with no guarantee of one. While I look inward, I also look outward, and it's funny how much you notice when you're forced to slow down. You realize how many other people all around you are working through the same struggles you are. To everyone, but especially my fellow teens, don't forget to take care of yourself. Go for a drive, read a book, or go safely see a friend. This is a global challenge, but this is how we grow. Do your part to stay safe, and we'll get through this. Apart, but together.